Thank you to the Van Wert cheerleaders who are joining us here live at Frickers on WOSN. It is brought to you by the Van Wert County Fair. Van Wert's football preview in 2013 brought to you by the Fair. August 28th through September 2nd. Great events including the James Otto concert. We have tickets here. We're giving away 2 tickets to the James Otto concert. I tweeted him and he didn't respond to me for some reason, so he must be big time.
He's busy.
James Otto. So sign up here, come down to Frickers. We'll be giving those out at the end of tonight's show thanks to the Van Wert County Fair. We're joined by second-year head coach Keith Recker, and down at the end, Terrence Branson, the defensive back, wide receiver, and returner. Coach, a little more settled second year. What's the difference from year 1 to year 2 for Coach Recker?
I think the transition last year was tougher than maybe what we had first envisioned it would be, and just understanding what the off season is going to be like, what the summer is going to be like, what two-a-days will be like, and as we get into the season, they have an idea. Obviously, things get tweaked year to year, but they have an idea of what we're going to do and what we're trying to accomplish, and our goal and our mission for the year. So that makes it much easier, and we've talked a ton as coaches just how much more settled, as you said, more ready I think we are for this season than we were last year, and how much more prepared we are and how much further ahead we are than where we were at this point last year.
Terrence, do you feel a little bit more comfortable now with Keith Recker's, I guess, his program, everything kind of instilled now with Van Wert? Do you guys feel a lot better going forward this season now?
Yeah, I mean, everything's just been worked out through practice, and I guess we're all just pretty comfortable with the coaches that we have.
Okay. Terrence, how has the summer gone for you guys? What have been some of the highlights for you personally?
Highlights, I mean, we went on a camping trip. That was pretty fun, but we've all worked hard throughout the whole summer, and it's been pretty good.
Coach Recker, what'd you guys do to lead up to camp now here in August, maybe in June, July? What'd you do with your team over these summer months while they weren't in school that you could do during the day and even into the evening?
A lot of teams are doing this now where they split their whole team into smaller teams. We do that with competition and points, but a couple of things that we did I think really went well. In June, on Wednesdays, we would take the football team and the basketball team, and we would go out on the field and do a workout together. There's guys that we would like both sports to have, and so to have that workout together, and we'd flip tires and push 2x4s against the ground, and just some things that are a little bit different than the normal bench squat and deal like that, and it's fun for us, but good work for them. So something like that, a good team building, like Terrence said. We went up to Port Clinton, Ohio, East Harbor State Park, took the guys camping. Some had never been camping before, and s'mores and that whole deal. So
Terrence got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, man. So that, just stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of work. The summer always is, but things like that make some memories that they'll remember.
Coach, it seems with you and with many coaches, it's more than just football. You really want to build into these guys. We talked last year about reading a book together and really digging into that. Just how have you seen you've been able to influence the athletes, not just on the football field?
Oh, we like to think it helps, and just had a lady over in Wilshire talk to me. We talk to the guys. When we do goals, we have our game goals, our practice goals. We have academic goals, social goals, and family goals. So we try to hit the whole gamut and talk about guys, if you have a single mom, maybe your goal is to help her out a little bit more than what you did previously.
Okay.
And they talked about just things like that to get them thinking beyond football and beyond practice and what's really important when your time at Van Wert's done. And you like to think football is up there, but it shouldn't be the top.
Terrence, you guys open the season in a couple weeks from now. What do you think a good strength of your team is? Maybe offensively, defensively, you're seeing in camp right now that's going to be a positive for you coming up this season?
We have a lot of athletic guys, so we're pretty much just relying on being athletic and having a lot of skill and speed with our offense and defense.
Okay.
Coach, how are you going to try and use that speed a little more this year offensively? Different schemes a little bit, or
different formation. We're able to keep the same schemes with what we're doing, but we're going to go 3-4 receivers with it. Try to get those guys out in space. Thing we really like is hopefully it cleans up the look for us up front. Imagine teams bringing some more blitzes at us and really testing us to see if we can pass it. And we've got to get a lot better at passing the ball here in these next 2 weeks before we head up to Bryan, because they're awfully good.
Terrence, what's the adjustment been like for you on offense as well as opposed to last season? Has it been tougher for you guys to grasp it, or do you guys feel like you're getting comfortable with it now?
I mean, it's a whole new offense, so obviously there's going to be, places where we don't know what we're doing, but everyone's pretty much just gotten comfortable with it and worked around it and done pretty good with it.
Do you like the idea of spreading things out more, lining up maybe 3 and 4 receivers? Is there a chance for maybe more, bigger plays maybe with this?
Yeah, most of our playmakers are receivers, so having an offense built around these skill guys is pretty good.
Coach, I talked with Hunter Monroe before. He's on his way to Mount Union to play some football, and he was telling us about the state of the line. Some young guys, but also some seniors coming back. How do you see the state of the offensive line?
They're a good mix, good seniors up front, guys that played last year. Hunter's one that we lost, but a lot of guys that played football. We're athletic, and we have some size. It's just getting guys going to the right spot, getting that technique down, and really getting that push. We've just kind of been maybe nature of the beast we talked about. Big linemen are sometimes a little nicer guys, but we need to get them going, and they're going to be huge for us. And we tell them that they're going to make or break what we do offensively, because we've got to be a lot better offensively. Average 7-8 points last year. That's not going to get it done in the WBL.
I shouldn't say last week, but yesterday you guys scrimmaged Wayne Trace, your first scrimmage out of 3 coming up this season. Any positives you took out of that? What did you send? What kind of message did you send to the kids afterwards, and what were you trying to get out of that?
Fortunately for us, everything that happened was very fixable. It didn't go the way we wanted it all. Wayne Trace, gonna probably very, very good this year. 9-1, 10-0, I would think. I mean, they're going to be very solid. So we knew it was going to be tough, but we didn't help ourselves at all, and we did some good things. Had 2 interceptions for touchdowns.
Okay.
We ran to the ball real well defensively. Coach Cross really gets on them about that, getting to the ball, and offensively we had some big plays. The second series we scored 2 touchdowns in 10 plays, moved the ball well, but it just wasn't consistent enough. And against a good team, we have to be more consistent.
We'll talk with Wayne Trace live at 7:30. Crestview's coming up live at 7, so stop by Frickers to hear those shows live. Coach, you have a number of freshmen that lettered last year, guys like Nolan Smith, Justice Sussing, Ryan Stoller, Colin Smith. A nice bulk of youth also coming up for Van Wert.
Yeah, with 6 seniors, we need guys to step up, and we have 6 seniors, 9 juniors, so sophomores are going to play a huge role for us. And at one point, there were 7 of the 11 guys on defense were sophomores.
Wow.
So, but they also played last year, so they're really not sophomores anymore. And we said we can't use that as an excuse, because nobody's going to feel sorry for us because we're playing sophomores. So they've stepped up. That whole group has stepped up, and I think you're going to hear their names this year.
Terrence, what's your favorite part of playing football underneath the lights on Friday nights? I mean, what's that feeling like as a player going out and doing that?
I mean, it's a really good feeling, and I just like playing football. So
just going around hitting people,
yeah,
catching balls, making big plays.
Just trying,
Coach, I think you're the 4th or 5th Delphos St. John alumni that we've talked to as a head coach in the area down in Versailles. Of course, Adam Miller over Perry, Jesse Kill, Todd Schulte, who's at home in Delphos St. John's. How much of a network do you keep with those guys? How much are you leaning on each other? You're in different leagues, which kind of helps, I would imagine.
Yeah, it does. Adam Miller was in my wedding. I was in his. I mean, we're best friends from high school, so we talk to each other a lot, and that's nice. We scrimmage them Saturday, so it's nice to get together, and because we're both kind of busy to see each other. But with Todd Schulte, he lets me call him whenever I need to, talks to me, and it's just nice to have that, guys that have been through it and are successful. With what Coach Schulte has done, there's not too many guys in the area that would be better to talk to about whether it's program building, schemes, whatever the case may be.
All right, time to grab a break here from Frickers. Having a great time, Van Wert County Fair, bringing this show to you live on WOSN. Remember, we're giving away tickets to James Auto. That's coming up August the 31st at 8 p.m. from the Van Wert County Fairgrounds. Time to take a break with these guys. When we return, Andy's going to continue to eat, and we're going to have to talk to some Cougar players. That's all coming up next on WOSN.
This football preview is brought to you by the 2013 Van Wert County Fair, coming August 28th through September 2nd, with daily on-site free entertainment, a big high school band show, James Auto in concert, and the famous Demo Derby. There is fun for the whole family. Visit VanWertCountyFair.com.
Invest in the community. Support local youth. Promote your business.
That's a win-win-win. I'm Bill Sugar, and my wife Lori and I are honored to serve as the honorary co-chairs for the 2013 TV 44 auction. We invite you to be a part of the auction, which takes place this year on September the 7th.
Donations are being accepted now. Bring your donations to 1844 Beatty Road, Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 and 4.
And mark your calendars to attend the auction September the 7th.
Frickers, the home for fun food, sports, and spirits, welcomes you with everyday values. Monday, boneless wings for only 40 cents each. Tuesday, Frickers Original Chicken Wings, 40 cents each. Wednesday, $5 steak dinner. And Thursday, $5 chunks. Frickers, where kids 10 and under eat free every day. Frickers, 735 Fox Road in Van Wert, with everyday values and where kids eat free every day. Frickers, Van Wert.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association licenses over 16,000 officials in 16 different sports.
OHSAA officials are parents, teachers, police officers, firefighters, homemakers, engineers, and bus drivers.
Officiating gives us a chance to give back and support kids across the state of Ohio.
It's a tough job, but we love what we do.
Thank you to the Van Wert cheerleaders doing a great job here at Packed House at Frickers. We're having a great time as I'm joined by Michael Smelzer to my right, Jacob Braun, and Daniel Patterson as well. This is all brought to you by the Van Wert County Fair. It is coming up August 28th through September 2nd, and anyone here that stops by Frickers can enter to win those James Otto tickets. He will be in concert, so 2 tickets on the line. The basket is somewhat full, and you guys signed up, right? You gonna get some country music tickets here?
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
No, thank you. How about the fair? How much do you guys look forward to it? Are you back in school by that point and trying to sneak away to get some good fair food?
Definitely going for the elephant ears first.
Elephant ears, what would you go with?
It'd be the same. Maybe some fries.
Daniel?
I'm always in for those cheese curds, you know, get some of that fried cheese.
That's what Coach likes to hear.
Stuff.
Get some fried cheese on the line. How is the line coming together, Daniel? You got some good playing experience last year, some seniors graduating, but how are things coming together?
Well, it's coming together real well. I mean, we're going to be a little bit younger this year with those graduating guys, but definitely looking forward to it. I think we got a good set going.
Jacob, what have two-a-days been like for you guys? As now we're into scrimmages, that probably feels good to be playing someone else in football, but how have two-a-days gone?
2 days have gone well. Have guys getting after it, have intense practices. Yeah, they've been happy with them so far.
Jacob, obviously a challenging season last year. The one win against St. Mary's was certainly a high point, but what things have you guys taken from last year that are lessons that you can apply to this year?
Last year was a big confidence issue.
Okay.
I guess we had lots of, I guess we didn't believe in ourselves as much as we should have. This year we're really working on kind of coming together as a team and be able to work through and persevere.
Michael, how was the off season? You had Coach Recker around for everything, for the weightlifting, for the different programs. How did that go for Van Wert football?
It went real well. Right now we're just learning the schemes, knowing what you're going to do by yourself, and then knowing what everyone's doing as a team and just doing what you're supposed to do.
Has it been a big change offensively for you guys? A lot to learn with the new offense? Some similarities, Coach said, as far as schemes go, but obviously different sets.
Yeah, most of the blocking is basically the same, but the formations we're in, we're now 4 wide, sometimes empty. That's usually changed, but overall some of it's the same.
Michael, take us through the defensive side of the football. What things are you guys doing well right now before week 1 even gets to us?
We're all getting to the ball real well. We just got to know our schemes and then trust each other and then just follow through with that.
All right. Jacob, do you have a favorite part of August as far as football goes, or are you just looking forward to August 30th when things get started?
Well, probably August 30th. Looking forward to competing against other teams and getting a chance to show off what we've been able to accomplish so far.
Daniel, you guys open on the road this year at Bryan, a traditional opener for you guys. What goes into that game? How much of a rivalry is there with Bryan?
Well, there's a huge rivalry there. I mean, it's been probably 90 years that it's been going on straight now, and it's always a good game to get the season kicked off with. and looking real forward to it.
Cougars are looking forward to hitting the road to start the season before they come home for the WBL opener at Ottawa-Glandorf Week 2. They are at Shawnee Week 3, a game we will have for you on WOSN, and we'll get a chance to peek into their chapel service before the game over at Shawnee. We're excited to get a glimpse of that. When we come back, one final time with the Van Wert Cougars, we are live at Frickers. Come on down. You can win those auto tickets. A little country music fun, and the cheerleaders are getting us all wound up, ready for football here at Frickers. Brought to you by the Van Wert County Fair on WSN.
This football preview is brought to you by the 2013 Van Wert County Fair, coming August 28th through September 2nd, with daily on-site free entertainment, a big high school band show, James Otto in concert, and the famous Demo Derby. There is fun for the whole family. Visit VanWertCountyFair.com.
All the way through college, you want to attend the Modest is Hottest event that's coming up September 14th in Van Wert, featuring Jamie Jam Goshen and others. Hannah Beck and Stacy Miller will also be joining her as they talk about the beauty that God has created in all these young girls. From young to old, be sure you plan to come out to Modest is Hottest. Get your tickets $10 at Calvary Evangelical Church in Van Wert.
Now is the time to gather your donations for the annual TV44 auction.
Antiques, furniture, vehicles, tools, sports collectibles, artwork, trips, or timeshares.
Gather up anything of value and bring it to TV44 Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You'll receive a tax-deductible receipt, and you'll know you're a part of TV44's ministry.
So don't delay. Bring your auction items to TV44 today. This year's auction takes place September 7th.
How about the Van Wert cheerleaders getting us ready for high school football season? The temperatures might feel a little bit like September here as we are excited.
It
Chris
really
Parks
does.
rejoins us. You got some wings finally.
I've been munching on those.
I'm on my third round already. Chris just ordered a few.
I can't eat as much as you.
And he even offered me one, which was very nice. I ate it. I won't lie about it.
Sharing is caring, Andy.
The Van Wert County Fair coming up August 28th through September 2nd. They have donated 2 James Otto tickets, and Anthony did not put his name in, so Anthony Duckworth down at the end is going to draw the winner. Go ahead.
All right, Anthony. I know Zach's in here, too. Zach Thomas joining next to us.
All of a sudden, Zach's hand goes flying in the basket. Who do we got, Anthony?
Zach Thomas.
Oh, no.
Nice. Out of all the tickets in here, Zach wins.
This smells a little fishy. Zach, did you put him up to it? He knows the handwriting on the ticket or something?
It's very legible.
Teammates helping each other out.
Zach, how's the August going for you guys right now?
It's going really well right now. We're all ready to hit somebody.
Besides Anthony, right?
Yeah.
You're going to ease up on him now, I think.
We have to.
Anthony, talk a little bit about getting ready for the season here. You guys already have a scrimmage underway, 2 more left to go. Is everyone kind of getting that feeling that week 1's getting closer, everyone kind of getting more amped up here?
I think so. After yesterday, I think everybody's realizing that we have to step it up and hit harder, then play harder.
What was today's practice like after that scrimmage? Obviously, you have another one coming up, so maybe Coach didn't go too hard on you, but how did today go for you guys, Anthony?
It was real easy. We watched film and did a lift.
We'll take that, right?
I think Keith may be thinking of some things now tomorrow here. Zach, what excites you most about this 2013 team coming up? Obviously, you guys didn't get the results you wanted to last year, but what excites you about this group of kids you have coming back here?
I think since we have a lot of younger guys that played last year, that we'll be able to go out there with more intensity, ready to hit somebody.
Zach, what did that feel like last year when you had a lot of freshmen out there, sophomores as well? How did that feel on the football field on a varsity WBL night?
Well, at first it wasn't too pleasing to have everybody out there that was young, but after a few games with them out there, it just became normal. They were doing exactly what they were supposed to.
Anthony, as you guys look forward to the WBL schedule, is there a favorite game that you guys have in mind, or are they all equally important?
I think they're all important. Just beating everybody sounds good.
Okay. Well, obviously, that's the goal every night there. Go out and take someone down. Is there a team, though, that you guys maybe look forward to the most playing throughout the year?
Salina, St. Mary's.
Salina, St. Mary's, both those teams. Okay.
So St. Mary's had a good taste in your mouth last year, a 26-6 victory for Van Wert. Take us through that game, Anthony, and how you guys felt when you finally broke off the schneid and got a victory for Coach Recker.
It was very pleasing. In the locker room, everybody was happy. It was just a good game for us.
What are you guys hoping to accomplish coming up here this year, Zach?
Well, we're just going out there to try to win a few more games than we did last year, play as a team, step it up a little bit on the field.
Zach, how have things felt differently in year 2 for Coach Recker? We see a packed house here coming out to support. Do you feel the community support a little stronger?
Oh, well, he's a great coach. Last year, first year having him, we tried, but it just wasn't normal for us. So then this year, it's a lot more normal to have him there. So I think we'll do a lot better.
Yeah, Anthony, do you feel a lot more comfortable now with Coach Recker now in his second season? You guys understand things a lot more now and what he expects out of you guys?
Yeah, I think it'll go a lot smoother than last year because we know what we're doing now.
Van Wert looking for a good start to the season at Bryan. Home for OG at Shawnee, home for Kenton at Elida, then home for Bath and Salina before their final 3 games. I want to thank Keith Recker for coming out, bringing his team a great time here at Frickers. We'll be back at 7 with the Crestview Knights, and then again at 7:30 with Wayne Trace. So still time to stop by. We'll be giving away 2 more James Auto tickets during the Crestview show, and then 2 Demolition Derby tickets during the Wayne Trace show, all courtesy of the Van Wert County Fair. Get out there and enjoy the fair. We thank them as well. For Chris Parks and our great crew, I'm Andy Lynch. We'll see you at 7 with the Crestview Knights here on WOSN.